Hey, hey, hey. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live stream for today. This is a bonus session. I'm really excited for those of you who have been with me the entire week. You were with me for the Q&A. By the way, we're putting together an amazing frequently asked questions document of all the amazing questions that you all were asking yesterday. So if you're with me today, go ahead and share who's here. I want to know who's with me. Be sure to click on Hi, Lorraine. Be sure to click on the StreamYard link if you're watching from Facebook, so it allows me to see your name. Good morning, Anita. How are you? So today we have a special guest that's going to be coming on. So hopefully he'll be joining us very shortly. He actually was on his way to connect to his computer. So hopefully he'll be joining us shortly, because I really, really want you all to have an opportunity to connect with this individual, or to at least hear his success story, so he can share some tips and some strategies that will help you in your journey. Hi, good morning. Hi, Ayana. Hello, Alicia. Hey, Norma. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Monique. Hi, Coco. Good afternoon to everyone that's on the East Coast. Hi, Lisa. Cool. I see some familiar names there. Okay, so I see him coming in. Yay! I see him coming in. So I'm gonna have you join us in just a minute. So let me talk to them, and then I'm gonna bring you on live. You got to text me because I can't hear you. Just text it to me. I can't hear you yet. Hi, Verdale. Hey, Elizabeth. Good morning. Yeah, so he's coming on. He's a little bit shy, y'all. I'm like, quit playing. Ain't nobody. You ain't got a shy bone in your body. So anyway, hi. Good morning. Hi, Danielle. How are you? How's everybody? I'm really, really, really cool and excited. I can't wait till Friday, because I see some of you are going to be joining me in the journey of actually becoming official government contractors and going after these trillions of dollars of contracting opportunities for your own business. Hi, Tawanda. Hello. Hi, Shawnette. So today is the last day. If you haven't watched all 5 days of the 5-day challenge, the videos come down right at midnight today, Eastern Standard Time. But also today's the last day. We close CART, so today's the last day to actually be able to enroll as well into my $1 trillion government contracts accelerator program at midnight. Tonight is the last chance. Before midnight tonight is the last chance to get in, and especially at the 50% discount that you're offered it. Hi, Justin. Hello, Norma. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Keisha. Good morning. Good afternoon. Hi, WJ. Hello, Von. Tawanda, Shawnette. Let me see. Let's see if he is texting me something. Oh, let me see what he say. I need the link. Wait, what did he say? Hold on. So anyway, you're already on. Let's see. So, sometimes some people don't know they don't do technology. So he's out in the fields getting money. So, yeah, you got to help him out. Show your camera again. And then that way I can bring him on. So, hi, Wanza. Hi, Marcy. Justin. Hello, Norma. Hi, Audrey. So I want to know, what is your biggest takeaway from everything that you've learned over the past week? I want you to type in the chat. What has been your greatest takeaway of all the information that I've shared with you, so I can know. I want to know that this has been helpful for you. Hi, Gloria. Hello. Cool. So I want to tell you all, I want to join. Hi, Monique. Yeah, we'll make sure that you get access to enroll into the program so you can join us. Because on Friday, I'm telling you, like literally, like literally. In fact, one of the clients in my program that's going on right now currently, she's already identified her first contract that she's going to be bidding on. So I really get excited, like, because I know that this is like unfamiliar territory for most of you, and so it's good to equip people, with information and tools, resources, and the know-how, like the baby steps that you can take to really evolve as a business owner, as a CEO, to grow your business, to get your stuff out there. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Ayana. Hi, Renee. Hi, Lorraine. Yeah. And so Shawnette says one of her biggest takeaways was to roll up my sleeves and get to work. Absolutely. Because, sometimes it's like we block our own selves because, and I like to say, I like to use the phrase, stop getting ready to get ready. You know what I mean? Because if you're waiting for life to be perfect in order for you to take this next step or this next leap, then guess what? You'll be waiting forever. 20 years down the line, you'll still be waiting to get ready to get ready. You know what I mean? Because nothing is going to be perfect until you take the leap. You have to just show up and be ready to just go, right? Against all circumstances, you have to be willing to just do the work. Let's see. Marshy says, wait, who said their takeaway? There are so many opportunities to make money. They all require commitment, time, and money. Absolutely, Vaughn says. Biggest takeaway, just get started. Yeah, there are contracts for any kind of work. Yes, absolutely. The checklist of what's necessary to file as a contractor with the government, and that I can use a generic lease agreement. That's what Marcy says. Her takeaway is everything was great. Info, unfamiliar with some of it, brought so much together for clarity, putting in the work now. Awesome. Thank you, WJ. Dr. Daphne says, hello to everyone. Good afternoon, Toshina. I have been inspired by you, which is what I got from this. Thank you, Benita. I've been doing it on a slow scale and didn't know how to bid, and you helped me out by breaking it down. Yep, and we need that. Yeah, absolutely. And that's really how I work, like baby steps. Like, because like I said, it took me years to really understand the ins and out. And even when I first discovered this world of government contracts, I did it all wrong. I did it all the wrong way. I'm the one that made the mistake, so that the people coming behind me or after me, or that I can share and empower with the information. You don't have to make the same mistake, because I can tell you, don't do this, do that instead, right? Because I know, right? So I remember, just bidding and responding to stuff, but I did it though, regardless, right? If at first you don't succeed, I take my own advice, so I don't just share advice, I take my own advice. Then you dust yourself off and try again. You learn from your mistakes. Everything that you come up against, right? You want to take it out as a learning experience, not as an excuse or a reason to give up, and not at all as an excuse or a reason to give up. And so definitely, this has been a journey, and that's been a learning experience. And I remember, when I was just responding any kind of way to everything, but then I understood later that I was doing it all wrong. And so that's how I came up with the whole system, right? The proven system that has been used by myself to generate millions, by my clients to generate millions, multiple millions, and like several other people that I know that who are just doing this, right? Whether they learned it from me or didn't learn it from me, like I know people, that are doing it. And so that's what I want you to get, right? Anybody can do this. You can do it. All you have to do is implement the steps, and you will get the results. Tracy say your biggest takeaway is you can do anything. Yeah. And so I don't know how many of y'all grew up in church, but I'm just going to say the scripture says we could do all things in Christ, right? You can do all things in Christ. And so absolutely, you can do anything that you put your heart to. All you have to do is create the plan, right? And take the action steps. All it takes is a little bit of faith, faith of a mustard seed, just a little bit of faith, and then work it out. You have to actually do the work that you're claiming you believe can be done. You actually have to take the action steps in order to see that come. But dreams really do come true. And let me tell you how. Like, I've always been a type of person, and I'm gonna text him real quick. Am I still on mute? I won't come off my computer. This is Bagula. Come on again. I'm telling him to come on again. I don't know what it is about men and technology. It just does not add up. Men and technology just never ain't right. So I'm gonna tell you about dreams really do come true, right? So whatever it is that you want to achieve, I've been a believer of that ever since I was like really, really young, like ever since I was a kid, I believe that I can do these things. Like even when people, despite what the circumstances, despite the environment, despite all the things that were going on, I really believe that I can accomplish anything. So much so that y'all remember back in the 80s, like for those of you who are around in your 40s or something like that, in the 80s, remember New Edition was like, on TV, on the midnight soul with Donnie Simmons and all that stuff. And so I was like a huge fan ever since I was a little kid. And I said to myself, when I was a kid, one day I'm going to meet them. One day I'm going to meet them. And I made sure that as an adult, I ended up, I drew that to, I believed it so much, and I put myself in position to be able to actually not only meet them, but interview them behind the scenes. I've done celebrity interviews. I met so many amazing people that I used to watch on TV and really was just in awe, about, but also I got to be on stage and sing with them, Mr. Telephone Man. And so those are dreams, right? That came true. And so I've always believed that I will be able to, touch so many other people and empower so many other people across the globe. And even that dream is coming true. And so Keisha says it pays to do both the research and the work. Absolutely. Thank you. When you believe it, you can achieve it. Absolutely, says Danielle. All things in Christ, says Dr. Daphne Jeans. I'm already woman-owned and need help bidding on contracts, Shavana. So definitely, like I can break it down for you. Make sure that you come work with me. Like, trust me, you will get exactly what you need to have in order to understand what to do when it comes to bidding on those contracts. Okay. Doris, good morning, Doris. Alicia, all great info. I can't wait to get started on Friday. I can't wait to work with you as well. In Maryland, do you have an accredited program to receive financial aid? No, unfortunately we don't, but we do. Like I said, when I designed this program, I designed it with small businesses in mind. And so there's a lot of, payment plans that are available. We've partnered with finance companies that can give you like a line of credit. There's a bunch of different options. So just, if you can't get over it, get through it, go around it, all that stuff, we can work it out. So make sure you connect with me, myself and my team. So we have my god brother, y'all. This man right here has been such a tremendous inspiration to me. He's been a really great role model in the community and business and everything. And he's the one who actually opened my mind and gave me knowledge about government contracts. And so forever that has changed my life. And so he's going to share with you all like his journey, some tips and some resources. So I'm going to bring him on. His name is Cliff Birch. He'll tell you more about his business and his background. But I'm so excited to have him here. So thank you so much for being here. Cliff, I'm going to add you.
Hello, good morning. Are you there, sis?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm a Generation X. I can't do this millennial thing you got me doing, girl. So I apologize for my tardiness and all of the communication efforts I, just struggled with this morning. So I'm glad I'm here with you this morning, and I'm here to help.
Thank you. So we have like all of these amazing, there's about 78 people on here that's looking for, they're hungry, they're small business owners, they're looking for information. I've been sharing with them how government contracts and small business certifications has changed my life. I know that it's also changed your life. And so they want to hear your story and some tips. And so I'm gonna just go ahead and let you take off with your story.
Well, so I've been in business for 15 years. I went and got my contractor's license as a sense of a college degree. Had no idea I'd get into entrepreneurship. We had that discussion several times. And I remember doing my first project. I had to be back in 08, 09. And I was successful at it, made a little money. It was a government contract. It was a federal contract with the Housing Authority of San Francisco. And I just thought, I said, I can do this, so we always chasing that bag. And I got out there and I performed. That's when I was in the trenches, digging holes, coming out of the union as a union guy myself, labor. And I ended up, finishing the job. That was my first one, bonded, of course. And next thing you know, here I am 15 years later, and we still plugging away. So I'm blessed about that.
Yeah. So I've been telling, I've been telling the small business owners that are joining us that have been with me over a 5-day challenge. So I've been actually over the past 5 days really helping them get pre-qualified to go into becoming a certified small business and a minority-owned business. Like I show them that that is your golden ticket. So I want you to share a little bit more about like how those statuses, like those small business certifications, can really help you, especially as a minority in own business.
Well, if I can share, you said you were gonna bring your best this morning, so I brought mine. So I put outline a little thing. So everyone, if you're out there, I don't know how to do this. If you hear me, sharpen your pen, get your pencils out. We're going to go to class. So I put a format together for us all, and I titled it "Blueprint for Success." So as a contractor, so I'm gonna keep it to what I know, right? So my first line I want to start with is communication. Reaching out to others, helping others to get ideas from others and a plan. And that's somewhat what you and I did. Since we were just sitting around talking, and next thing you know, our ears perked up, our eyebrows went up. We was like, you know what, you should do that. So communication. So when you're sitting around and you're talking to someone, um, try to really be engaged in a conversation. It'll be a great idea. People are always willing to help you. Um, and to this day, I still ask for help. I was trying to get on line with you this morning, and I just said, I need help in here. And then here come my employees running in to save the day. With the topic of help, uh, we don't know everything. And believe it or not, people are waiting to help you. But you have to start off by saying simply, I need help. Believe it or not, there's still passionate people in the world today with all this craziness, and people are standing by to really help you. And if you could just give that call and pay attention, I think that'll lead to some new openings for you. Within the communication, there's a idea, right? An idea may hit for, let's say, for you, like you and I can just use us, right? That was a good idea. I suggested, hey, you know what, sis, you should start certifications. But guess what? No one was doing that, helping with the process and things like that. And you end up being great at it, and you're sharing the information. And that's what's keeping you successful. That I believe that you're sharing the information, you're not holding on to it, because I believe like I know, whatever is yours is for
Yeah.
meant for you, right?
Right.
So you got to get the good ideas, So it's a lot of good ideas within a conversation of having with another individual. And then I had another one is C. It's a plan. You always have to plan. My favorite line, I always tell people, you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So
Yep.
you always have to have a plan. So when I was starting, am I running too fast, or
No,
you
you're
want to
good.
chime
No, you're
in?
good.
Yeah, you
You're
should
good.
jump in like we just right here.
Yeah, no, you're good.
So you always have to have a plan. So what I did was I started off with a business plan. And as you know, we're from the Renaissance Entrepreneur Center. Um, they helped me with my first plan. And I was young, but that was my foundation. So if there's any construction people out there, and I'll go biblical with you too, build your house on a solid
Foundation. Hey, I've been
foundation.
saying that all week.
Yeah.
You gotta have a solid foundation, and it starts with the business foundation.
Yes.
Exactly the same thing I've been sharing. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's true, But the thing is, with a business plan, people don't understand is you want to have short-term goals and long-term goals.
Yeah.
So you want to know you never want to deviate from it, but you always want to enhance your business plan.
Mhm.
So while we out here chucking it along, trying to get around the track as many times, making as many laps as we can, years pass by.
Yeah.
But you look at that business plan, recently I pulled up my business plan. It's like, oh my God, you know, it was rewarding to see where I was then and how I enhanced it to get to where I am today. I'm just like, but I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
But I stuck to the script. I
Yeah.
stuck to the business plan,
Yeah.
and then I just kept enhancing it because changes come, right? Your
Yeah.
circumstances change.
Yeah.
You have more money, then you have less money. You have more employees, you have less employees,
Yeah.
and you have more equipment, right? So you
Right.
always have these growing pains in the process, and it's always going to be a process. You're
Yeah.
never going to arrive, so,
Exactly.
but it's about just getting you the tools you need to become successful.
Yeah, I was talking about how like for because even myself, I remember I used to get ready to get ready. You know what I mean? It's just like
Yeah,
you just gotta
yeah.
do it. You just gotta do it. If you create and having a vision plan, like you said, having a vision plan really it kind of you're writing out your destiny, right? And so
Yes.
it's funny how when you write it out, magic really does happen. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like because when you look back and I found like one of my goal sheets because when I moved into my office, I was going through stuff and I
mhm.
found like a goal sheet that I wrote like heck of years ago. And I'm like, I've done every single thing on this sheet. And so that's very powerful when you write it out, right? But you got
That's
to
the
get it out of your head.
foundation,
That's the
sis. That's
foundation.
the foundation. And then once you build your foundation, then you enhance your business plan
Yeah.
because you're getting wiser, you're getting smarter, you're getting more experience. So
Yeah.
all of those things become a part of your makeup that makes you
Absolutely.
that powerful entrepreneur, right?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
go ahead.
And then no, I was gonna say, and your event, like your business plan, even if like, because a lot of people are like, I know somebody who took several years to finally get her business plan done. But
Mhm.
your business plan, even if it's just a one pager, get your thoughts
Oh,
out of your head. It's going to continue to evolve. It's not a set and done
absolutely.
thing. It's going to continue to grow as
Yeah.
you continue to grow in business, right?
No, absolutely. You just have to have come out of the starting blocks. Some of us call this hitting the on ramp, So several different things um, that thing leads you to the success you're going. You have to have the foundation. They got songs out there, right?
Yeah.
They started from the bottom. Now I'm here.
Yeah. Exactly.
So and all that stuff is true.
It is.
You listen to conversations and music and social media. I got a lot of my stuff, like the things that keep me motivated, to keep me going and pushing, is from social media.
Yeah.
It's like the down days, the
Yeah.
hard days, they have a lot of good sayings on
Gotta
social
plug
media
in.
to keep you going.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Dan- Danielle said, without a vision, the people perish.
hey, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So if you guys start with these tools that we're giving you, sis, I'm so proud of you.
Thank
You're
you.
doing it, girl. You're doing it.
Man, I'm
You're
super proud
doing
of
it.
you too, though.
We trying to stay here, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was my topic for your plan, right? And I don't know if I skipped. I think I moved a little quick. So I had so basically under the communications, you have three tabs, which is what I call is help, idea, and plan.
Mhm,
Help, idea, and plan. Ask for help. It is under communication, everyone. Ask for help.
mhm,
And then within the communicating with each other, you'll be some great ideas.
mhm,
Intelligent people give you great ideas. Here's the thing I learned, and
mhm.
this is from me to you. When there's no risk of me taking your risk for
Yeah,
what you do,
yeah,
right? It's a great idea, but am I going to take? It wasn't no risk for me because I wasn't going to do it.
yeah.
But you took the risk from this conversation. It was a great idea, and now what you tell me, we have like 75, 80 people online here.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's real and it's true. So we want to be real authentic about it, and yeah, you got to stick with the help, idea, and plan. And then when you plan, is number one is like your business plan, short term and long term goals, where you want to be, forecast your vision, get it out your head, put it on paper.
Mhm.
These things are, and never deviate from it. Always enhance it. All right.
Yep.
Always set new goals. Your circumstances change. Your money, you get more money, you get less money.
Right.
Oh, and folks out there, you get more zeros, it's more problems. That's real too. Okay. Yeah,
For real.
more money, more problems. All
Yeah.
right. Uh, yes, sir. And I'm gonna close with this last one on this topic. Always, always go back and read your plan to see the growth in you. It's very helpful. It's rewarding. It's self gratification, and sometimes you have to give yourself a high five. So yeah, always go back to that.
Yeah. So thank you so much for sharing those. I
Mhm.
also want you to talk about, 'cause, most small business owners don't know and or don't believe that, of course, you can do business with the government, which is not, because ideally, if you hear that, it sounds like this is a whole nother monster over here, and you're not qualified. But I always say anybody can do business with the government. Can you expound upon that a little bit?
Yes, absolutely. So, where I want to start at collaboration. So, you want to collaborate, be affiliated with affiliations and relationships. Um, have you ever heard it's all about who you know? You know, you heard that saying, it's who you know.
Hmm.
In my field, in my arena, in the construction arena, um, it's I say 70, I say about 50% of the business is who you know. You do good work, you have a stamp of approval on your work,
Yes.
your paperwork and everything is in order. Those people will lead you to another opportunity.
Yep.
So that's one. Um, this the one I always say. This is true. You have to put yourself out there. I know everyone is going to say, I'm not good at that, right? But every one of you should have an elevator pitch. Money
Yeah.
is time and time is money. If you come up to me and you running on and running on and running on, I check out. And I'm
Mhm.
sorry, that's just how I'm wired, sis. I
Yeah.
mean, you
That's
can't
good.
get at me like that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like I have an elevator pitch today, put that on paper. You get your elevator pitch. So I can give you an example. If I'm at, you go to those outreaches and you have these different tables, and we all know there's tons of people there, sometimes thousands of people there.
Yeah.
Each table, and I had a table there, each table you have a line of people. So your goal is to get to everyone, get the information that you need, but you can't stand there and hold a conversation, engage into a conversation, right?
Yeah.
So you ever been behind someone who did that and you're like patting your foot
Like
on the
hurry up.
floor,
Yeah.
right? So like my elevator pitch was, and I got good at it, and I learned it. It felt awkward at the beginning. Was, hi, my name is Clifton Birch, President and CEO of Empire Engineering. We specialize in excavating, underground utilities, grading, and concrete work. My licenses are A, B, C8, and we're signatory to the union, and we have all the certifications in the world. Boom, that's it.
Boom. That's
Right,
it.
that's it.
That's it.
You gave him enough to want to use you.
Yeah.
So
Especially like you let them know that you're licensed. You have,
yeah,
you know what I mean, and you have all the certifications, so we can
yeah,
use you to meet their goals. Like all,
yeah,
exactly the scope of work that
yeah.
and that's it. That's
That's
it.
it. Real sweet, short, straight to the point. Because they need to talk to a lot of people. They need to really get you out of the way. At
Yeah.
the end, look, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be successful, you put all your information on the back of your business card. I'm gonna repeat it. You put all your information on back of your business card,
That's a good
all
tip.
your certifications, all your NOSH codes. If you don't know what a NOSH code is, that's just what you specialize in. If it's concrete, if it's excavating, you know the numbers, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And things like that. But have your elevator pitch, put your information uh, on the back of your card and things like that. So I'm gonna move on, sis. We're gonna get to affiliations. This is the one you want to get your pencils out, sharpen the edge. Let's go. We're gonna move forward. Affiliations are a sense of certifications. Out here, we're in California. We have LBE, CPUC. I think that's a state certification.
Yeah.
CUCP, that's a
Yeah.
federal certification, a state certification. 8A, Hub Zone, NCMSDC, SFPUC,
Right.
SFDPW, and I could go on. We just call it the alphabet soup, okay?
Yeah. The
So
alphabet.
we're gonna have some soup today. Set yourself up for every opportunity when it presents itself.
Yeah.
And this will set you up, even if you and I carry the same license, but I have all of these certifications, sis. Even if I pay for it every year, which is $350, maybe $400 a year, but that one opportunity, that one job is going to pay it 100 times fold.
Yeah.
Please believe it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I pay for this one certification, sis. Every year we haven't got that opportunity for at least 6 years. $350, $400 a
It's
year.
yeah, for that corporate, yeah, for the corporate certification.
Not the
NMSCC. It's the
it,
MBE, the national one, the
yeah,
national MBE. Yeah.
yeah. But you know how much value that has, right?
Yeah, of course.
So
I
when
mean,
that go
man,
ahead.
that's lunch money.
Oh yeah.
That
When
ain't
that
nothing.
one opportunity come,
Yeah.
I may land that $10 million contract
Yeah.
I'm invested maybe $2,000 in a
Yeah.
4 or 5 year period. So
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Yes. Pay for those certifications, ladies and gentlemen. They are worth it. You know,
Absolutely.
and I heard my sis, you such a little sis. Let me tell you, because you said I be telling people, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And that's simply what this is. You have to be able to sell to people. Why would I want to, when people come to my office and they want to talk to me about, listing them as a sub or whatever, you have to have something to offer me for me to use you. I'm equal opportunist,
Yeah.
trust me.
Yeah.
But why would I use you if you can't offer me an LBE or a minority disadvantage or an SBE? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have to have something to offer the individual,
Yeah.
because guess what, everyone? We're in the sales, right?
Yeah.
We're in the sales, right? So,
Yeah.
and that's SALES, okay?
Yeah. And that's crazy because, like, I remember when I was growing up, I was like, I hate sales. I would never be a salesman. I was never going into sales. Like, I that did not want. But then, they're like, as a business owner, you're selling yourself all the time. It's
Yeah,
it's a skill.
all the time,
Yeah.
24/7. You're never off the clock, and you're working all day. If you answering your emails throughout the night,
Yeah.
that's work. So you want to grow, be a company, big or small, right? But you want to get paid as soon as your feet hit the floor in the morning. Your
Yeah.
clock clicks right then, and because I work at least 12 to 16 hours a day. Trust,
Yeah.
constantly forwarding emails and doing that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So, ladies and gentlemen, get your certifications. They're well worth it. If there's several certifications, put them on the back of your card. Get familiar with your NOSH codes. Put them on the back of your business card. Get you a line card. Have you spoken to them about a line card?
We talked about the capability statement, so that's what we
Yes.
call it. Yeah.
There you go. So yes, capability statement. You can just hand that off with your card attached to it. There you go. Then that's just, that's what a person is looking for. And let me tell you something, I'll share with you all. That is letting the other individual you're trying to get the business from, letting them know that you are almost like qualified. It's a level, right? If you go
Mhm.
with nothing, they like, oh, okay, he's not there yet. But if
Yeah.
you give me something, that's going to make me remember you.
Yeah.
And then you want people to take something away. And when you go to these events, right, you
Hmm.
should always take something away. So don't
Yeah.
ever leave an event with nothing. Get those recyclable bags with all the tricklets in
Yeah.
it and everything.
Yeah.
Talk to the people. And people, never be hanging out talking to the people you're going to see tomorrow.
Exactly.
There's no future in the front, man. You want to meet new people,
Yeah.
okay?
That's
You want
true.
to meet people. Yeah, absolutely. And this is just from uh, experience, So, we go with a group, you'll meet some group of people there, your circle, and you find yourself talking to them. There's no
Yeah.
value in that. That's
Yeah.
a waste of time. Your money is time. Time is money.
That's right.
So you want to really be cognizant of that. Options. You want to talk about like your options. You want to be a prime contractor, a general contractor, a subcontractor. You want to seize the moment. Assemble yourself and your team now. And that just go back to be ready so you don't have to get ready.
Right.
You got to have it in your mind that I'm going to be a general contractor, I'm going to be a subcontractor, and everything else I believe will fall in place, because you'll get better. It's like wine, get better with time.
Yeah.
So that's it. So I can move on to organization. I got a
No.
nice bill
Well,
out
I mean,
here.
I think you're on a roll and you're sharing really good nuggets, especially the part about like networking and meeting new people. I know a lot of the networking events right now are virtual online, but still there's people on there that you can connect with. Just me meeting, like being in those rooms and being present and meeting new strangers and having my elevator pitch of I know the keywords: woman, minority,
Yep.
local. certified, right? I know
Yeah.
the words, like that's my ticket. I've been calling it the ticket,
Yeah.
that's your ticket, that's your leverage, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
that led me to land so many other opportunities because these people remember you. Especially when you're consistent and then you follow up with them, like they remember you and they remember what you do. And then they'll invite you to be a part of other projects. And so that's really the momentum starts, right?
No,
And
absolutely.
yeah,
And you're using key words, leverage,
yeah,
momentum, um, all those solid stuff right there.
mhm,
That's what you need. You need to find that from you, from yourself within. What can I give to take advantage? Because right now we're all, if people of color, are at a disadvantage.
yeah,
So what can I use from me to take advantage of the situation to get me some work?
yeah,
And that's, you got to use your minority status. You got to use your small business status. You got
mhm,
to use your female status, right?
absolutely,
You
yeah.
have to use your tools that are afforded to you.
And the crazy thing about those are all the things that society looks down on. They say, women are submissive, supposed to be submissive, and minorities are poor. All this stuff. Like,
Mhm.
okay, well, now here's an opportunity to use your social economic disadvantages to get
Yeah.
ahead. To get ahead.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then I'm going to throw this out there. And please go out there and vote for Proposition 16. So that's the spinoff of Prop 209. So
Hmm.
if they bring that back, all this stuff that I'm telling you today
Hmm.
is of value. So tell your people, spread the word, switching gears a little bit, but this is very important. Um, Vote yes on Prop 16.
Hmm.
That's to re-implement Prop 209 or affirmative action that
Yeah.
gives women and people of color huge,
And-
huge opportunities and
Yeah.
open the door for us to make millions
Yeah.
with all this stuff going on with Black Lives Matter and all
Yeah.
this stuff. We need to take advantage of that because it's going to be for a short run. And it's just not only people of color, but it's LGBT and it is for women owned businesses as well. So we can all come together as a community and
Hmm.
eat and take advantage of this. So I just want to share that. Yes, on Prop 16.
16.
Yes, ma'am.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
Good
So I
to know.
want to get to something else I want to move
Uh-huh.
forward with and tell your people to holler back. We getting any chats in that thing you call a
Yeah,
box
we
or
get
something?
that. So can you see
Yeah.
it? Can you see the chats?
I can't see nothing.
Oh, okay. So we have yeah, people are talking. So Anita says that's because it's something we love. That's why we should sell ourselves. Norma says that, well, let's see, lots of gold. Elizabeth says lots of golden nuggets. Benita
Oh,
says that's real. Let me see. Cameron says she just got invited to her first bid last night.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, it's
Congratulations.
always something about that first one, especially when you
Woo,
land your first, like when you land your first
woo.
contract, that validates that you can do it again and again and again and again, right?
Hold up. This says this thing works.
It does.
It works. I mean, I was literally working, I say 2 to 3 years hustling and never realized I was actually supporting myself.
Yeah.
So I quit my $100,000 job to now start my multi-million-dollar business.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize it, but I was putting the grind every day.
I
And then
love
I looked up, and you know what, sis? I quit. I just purchased my first home,
it.
single,
Yeah.
right? And I just kept running, stayed
Yeah.
on the treadmill, man. And, Slim is a greyhound dog, but, I'm reaping the reward now. I'm currently getting ready to purchase my second home.
Isn't that
So,
crazy? That's
yeah,
so awesome. Like you quit your
yeah,
six-figure business, your six-figure job, working for
yeah,
someone else, 40-hour work weeks, probably even more.
yeah.
Don't even have your free time, and at any given time, somebody can fire you, all that stuff, to start your own
Mm-hmm.
multi-million-dollar business to
Yeah,
work the same way, right? For yourself,
yeah.
or even less time, you can make that same time. It's crazy.
Mhm.
I think was my guy. I think it's Zig Ziglar. He said it. He said it best. He says, I'm working part time. I'm working full time on my job so that I can work part time on my fortune." And I
That's right.
love
That's
him. I love you can
right.
make a fortune part time
Woo.
working for yourself.
Yeah,
Period. Point blank.
absolutely. And you don't have to have billions of dollars or millions of dollars to have a
Yeah.
fortune. You know what I'm saying? So I always made $500 look like 5,000. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So, you know, you just want to add another zero to something, or, you know,
Yeah.
or add another number in the prefix, you
Yeah.
know, so you go from 30,000 to 50,000.
Yeah.
So don't make an ambiguous goal like I need 50 million.
Yeah.
Because trust and believe, folks,
You're gonna get there.
more zeros, more headaches. Trust me, more money, more problems.
Yeah.
Your workers' comp get high.
Yeah.
Guys start falling out, hitting your workers' comp claims. You
Yeah.
know, general liability, people riding bikes fall in a hole. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars you have to come up with,
Yeah.
and it just increases your overhead.
That comes from
So,
the CEO.
yeah,
CEO from
no,
CEO
absolutely.
himself.
Yeah. So you're in a safe environment though, sister.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
what you do, girl. You
Yeah.
got low risk. That's what you call low risk.
Low risk.
So
Yeah.
yeah, Miss Kawana is low risk and I'm high risk. So I got
Yeah.
people out there on these streets, my employees driving these trucks. So you know, you just have to put all the right tools in place.
That's
So I
right.
just want to move forward to organization.
Mhm.
You need to know your organization. What I mean by that is, will you be a corporation? Will you be an S corp, or LLC, sole proprietor? You need to set up your business the best way it fits you. So when you know, sis, when, and you need to write this down because that's the mistake I made.
Mhm.
But I sold a seed to a gym, so I could pick up my sister, call my sister, and say, "What do I do first? Is it
Right.
how you do that S corp again, girl?" You know what I'm saying? So I just love you to pieces,
Yeah.
girl, because you came through for me. You know, to have that lifeline, and you people have to understand how blessed you are. What Miss Kawana is doing today, we didn't have that. I
Yeah.
didn't have
It-
a line I could call and get all this information from
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
can help you just become successful. So, you know, if you know, your organization, set that up. Or, you know, LLC is really, really good, you know, having to do with your taxes. You
Yeah.
know, I love the S Corp. I'm an S Corp. I love it, you know, because I have my revenue at like 10 million. So I sit around 10 million. But once I exceed that after 3 years, you know, in the next coming years, then I have to go to a corporation. So it's about the taxable gains and things like that. It's very important to know that type of structure.
Yeah.
You want to say anything? Want
No,
to
go
jump?
ahead. Keep going.
Keep
Go.
pushing. Okay. So
That's it.
structures. So my next one is going to be structures, responsibilities, roles, and authority. Systems. Put your systems in place. When I was young, I first started. You know, I'm a guy. I'm out of the trenches. I wasn't computer savvy. Everything was on my desktop.
Yeah.
Dude stole my laptop. You almost made me cuss. I almost, stole my laptop with all my stuff on it, or I have everything on my computer with no backup,
Yeah.
and the hard drive crashed. So I had, I had to deal with all of that stuff. So when we started setting up our structure, now we have everything in the cloud.
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck a cloud is. I got these
Yeah.
young millennials in here, right?
Yeah.
So, but
Exactly.
I'm learning. I'm learning.
Yeah.
I am learning. We
Yeah.
have everything in the cloud. They have free clouds like Dropbox you can have for free for
Mhm.
so long. That's an awesome, awesome,
Platform.
like, yeah, platform to utilize. Thank you. Your estimating system. You want to, if you're in the construction, you have to have an estimating system. You
Right.
know, so you if it's Excel or something you can purchase, bid to win. What's the other one? It's a lot of them
Just
out
take
there.
off.
Yeah,
Like
you
a lot of
gotta,
people just take
yeah,
off.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they coming up with all these new ones, but you want to get these tools you need so you're not leaving money on the table.
Yeah.
I used to be the pen and pencil guy, but I wasn't putting in my truck, wasn't in my
Right.
bid, my
Yeah.
fuel wasn't in my
Yeah.
bid, my
Yeah.
maintenance wasn't in my bid. You know,
Exactly.
them trucks roll on tires, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
need an oil change,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You know, my equipment wasn't there. So I was leaving a ton of general liability, wasn't there.
Leaving a lot
So
of money on
these
the table.
estimating systems
Yeah.
come built like that to
Yeah.
fit your need and your overhead. So
No,
you want
for a
to,
long time, I didn't even realize until you really just said it, like that maybe because I know most of the estimating systems are like construction focus or specific trade specifics focus, but at the same time, for professional service providers, we still have office space, we got
mm-hmm.
work, maybe workers' comp or general
Yeah,
liability
you got it. Yeah.
businesses. So we still have those experiences, and when you're bidding on stuff, you want to make sure all of that you know what I'm saying, is included, right, in what you're bidding. So you're paying, your contract is going to pay for your life,
Yeah.
basically, right?
And that's called your overhead.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm
your
gonna come
overhead.
real close. Overhead.
Over-
Okay. Remember your overhead.
Yeah.
So let me share. I'm gonna give you now. This is a huge nugget. This is one of them nuggets from 1980s. So know your overhead. When I was able to sleep was like 4 years ago. Um, I know that it takes us, without its huge growth, it takes us $2 million at
Mhm.
10%, really at 15%. $2 million at 15% to supply all, to cover all of our overhead. So
Mhm.
anytime I have a job or
Yeah.
any jobs and we have 2 million on the books, I'm
Yeah.
cool because I'm doing 10 million. So if
Yeah.
it's January and we have 2 million on the books,
Yeah.
sis, we
Yeah.
coast. You feel
Right.
me? So the
Yeah.
knowledge is key to know things like that. If you're over, you have to know. Well, my overhead is 25,000. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. Let's set that goal to get that 25,000. Because
Yeah.
anything after that
It's
is
profit.
profit. Look at you,
Yeah.
girl. You go, girl.
I do
You
know a
know
little
your
bit of something.
stuff.
I know a little bit of something.
Yeah. And y'all should stand up and be clapping right now because
Yeah.
that'll let you sleep good at night. You
Yeah.
know, so know that. I'm gonna move on. Systems, your accounting, people, please have your accounting set up. If it's a QuickBooks and you control it, uh, if it's any type of, so you can use Excel is good if you're an Excel person. You know, it's just you're on cash basis. It's just in and out. Construction is usually accrual base. You know, because you're doing a lot of work and the money's not coming in. You got underbillings and things like that. But that is the catalyst and the pulse of your business.
Yeah.
Because with all this stuff with the PPP and you want to get a line of credit, and the line of credit is great, that'll take you to the next level. You need these things in order so you can submit to a bank. And it's these people are out there, they set you up. You want to be set up properly. You just can't have a sheet with no numbers on it. You
Yeah.
can't have a sheet that says in revenue and then what is expense. You want to
Yeah.
build it up. You have codes and everything. Pay for someone to set that up and
Yeah.
go from there. So that's very important. Those are the vital things that your business run off that
Yeah.
will give you the growth you need, the growth that you need
Yeah.
to go to the next level. All right. So
Somebody
no surprises. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me see. So Michelle says that I'm learning so much and appreciation, the sharing aspect, knowledge is power. Ramona asks, how does the bidding process work? And I'm pretty sure you'll probably touch on some tips on that. Go ahead. Yeah. But go ahead and say what you were going to say.
So let me tell the first one. What's her name?
Michelle.
Michelle. You just need to know one thing. Give it back. So just give back to somebody who want to know. Don't even matter if it's your
Yeah,
competitor. It's
that's
about
right.
giving and taking. This is what this whole world is about. This
Yeah,
is what this whole game is about. Is
yeah,
giving and taking. But
yeah,
if you give and you continue to give, you're gonna reap a lot in
yeah,
return. Trust me,
absolutely.
no matter what. Even if you having a down day and my sister just popped up on me and peeked in my window, made my day. Even if she didn't come inside,
Yeah,
but that made my day to know someone was thinking about me.
yeah.
I was in some tough times. So just give back, man. Give back. That's good. What was the second one, sis?
How does the bidding process work?
Okay, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. We almost there. So no surprises. When starting a business is very important. I'm gonna speed it up. When starting a business, it's very important to make that to make that there is a strong leadership. You have to be strong. Don't be mean. Don't get them
Yeah,
misconstrued. Be strong. You want to be firm. You want to set your business, establish it going in one direction, and that one direction is your direction. So that's you take ownership of that and you just let people know this is what you do. Every individual have their role they're playing, and that'll get you, getting a whole firm pointed in the right direction. What I call it is one of the 5 pillars of success in an organization. All
hmm
right.
hmm
So, they want to know bidding. What do they want to know about bidding? The process.
yeah,
All right. So my process when I go to bidding, we have created a lot of tools. So I would, if you're familiar with Excel spreadsheets, my team has set up an Excel spreadsheet that even I can use. You click on it, it's all the city websites, state websites, whatever. Put
Yeah.
all those websites on that spreadsheet. You should be able to just click, and I go to DPW.
Yeah.
Click on that PUC. You look for the job that you specialize in. You look for the job that you specialize in. So we're good at sidewalk repairs, curb and gutter, bulb outs. Those are some of our big money makers. So I tell the team, go look for that. Then you look for your value. So I'm a general contractor. So my value is between each job is 5 million or below. So I start there. Anything from 5 million or below, right? So
Hmm.
you got to have that dollar value. Once we select that particular project, then it goes to the system where we upload it with the plans, the specs, and all of that. And we get a person start reading the specs. Very important. The first thing I look for is liquidated damages. If we don't pull this job out in a number of days that's specified,
Yeah.
how bad is it going to be?
Yeah.
So some things that I'm not attracted to is $5,000 a day. Well, if it's not in our wheelhouse that
Yeah.
we specialize in, I
Yeah.
may pass on the job. You
Yeah.
know, but if it's in our wheelhouse and the LDs are a little less, then we put it on the board. We have a board. The job is going out to bid, has all the information within the job, the bid date, time,
Yeah.
mandatory meeting, etc. Right?
Hmm.
So we then take that. We have an estimating software. We drop it in the software. Um, it's an Excel, populates into an Excel, another Excel spreadsheet. And then I start bidding. I'm the main senior estimator in this house. I have guys doing takeoffs and other things for me, but I usually do the bidding. I have close to 30, well, God, I'm getting up there, over 30 years experience of
Yeah.
being in the trenches. So it's easy for me to say 4-man crew, 5-man crew, things like that.
Yeah.
And then I just start bidding. And then these guys, which are my project team, project manager, junior project manager, they'll go out for subs. So if we need an electrical sub, a striper, if it's a big paving job, a landscaper, then we send it on Dropbox. We create the link with all the drawings and spec in it, and we send it out to all our subs. And we
Yeah.
simply say, please give me the number by noon day of the bid, right?
Right.
Sometimes the day before, and that's pretty much the process.
Yeah.
I go get pricing, of course, if it's metal or if it's concrete, but my system is kind of intense. So I have really all the tools at my hand and my disposal. So I could go and say, okay, concrete, 175 a yard, right? So mine's is already built up, but it take time for you to get there. But when I first started, it was call central, hey, how much for a yard of concrete, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty much. You put the package together. Most bids come with a bid package. This is
Yeah.
about 10 pages. It has a list of your subs, non-conclusion, where you were talking to other contractors to
Yeah.
do that. So you always say no on that. You never do that, by the way, people. Um, you got your sub list and just different little questions. It's a self-filled form you have to fill out, and then we put it in the envelope. We seal it. We submit it, and then hopefully we're the low responsible and responsive bidder.
Yeah.
We have
And
in a nutshell.
that's from a prime
Yes,
contract perspective,
yes, ma'am.
because they're
Yes,
responsible for putting together the whole bid package, right?
right,
Um,
right.
and so subcontracting is a little bit different because all you're doing is providing your quote, right? Your scope of work and your quote to the prime, right? Be listed,
Yes.
yeah, in that
Yeah.
package.
So
Yeah.
we can talk about a subcontractor. When I was a subcontractors, you out there, listen up. Put all your exclusions. Every one of you should have an exclusion sheet. You should have an exclusion sheet you can just grab and include it with your bid. So I don't do any epoxy. I don't do any caulking. I don't do any concrete.
Yeah.
If you're doing ramps, right? You tell them plus or minus an inch, plus or minus a half an inch. Because
Yeah.
the last thing you want to do is go out there and got to fill or import material, and they're talking about it was in your bid.
Yeah.
You have that sheet because you're bidding especially as a sub, you're
Yeah.
bidding the same thing over and over,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
just have those tools right there at your hand. You
Yeah.
just click, click, boom, send it out.
You got to be
And then
very specific. You
yeah,
got
and
to
then
be. I'm saying you got to be very clear and specific on this
yes,
work. And
yeah. And what I did when I was young too, and I still do it to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Find someone who submits a bid. You get them all the time. If you're a contractor, you're licensed and you're registered, you're
Mm-hmm.
getting bids and you're a subcontractor.
Yeah.
Look at those documents. They got very valuable information in those. And
Yeah.
that's your template.
Yeah.
That's your template,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You use their template for your advantage.
Yeah.
Put your logo on it. So yeah, another landscaper,
Yeah. Exactly.
another painter, right? How off is he gonna be?
Yeah.
Right? We're
Exactly.
all in this thing together.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. I remember it's crazy because I remember tell me about all that stuff. Initially, it sounded like Chinese, so the whole
Oh,
language. So initially, it sounded like you were just talking a whole nother language. I was like, I don't know what the heck you talking about, but but now I know. Like over time, I've grown, and the experience that you get, you'll learn like exactly what you're talking
oh
about.
yeah. You're gonna learn at your own expense.
Yeah.
It's no reason to get mad. Don't even trip. You're gonna I'm still learning at
Yeah.
my expense. It don't even bother me anymore. Let
Yeah.
me tell you, sometimes I'll bid a job just to get our stamp on it. If it doesn't have the Empire logo on it or the CB on there for the Birch construction on there, if it don't have that stamp of approval on there, then we'll rip it out and do it again. And even if we have to pay. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we build great projects.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
take
Absolutely.
that to the bank. So don't
Yeah.
ever think it's always about making the money. Your reputation is priceless.
That's the the quality, delivering quality work. That's key.
Quality, not quantity. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
They'll,
Quality,
they'll,
not
they'll
quantity.
use you again and again and again.
Mm-hmm. Yep, real
Yeah.
talk. So, I just had a blueprint for success. We call it communication, coordination, collaboration, and organization. Say it again.
That's good.
Communication, coordination, collaboration, and organization. If
That's
you can start that foundation with those tools right there, I believe it'll lead you to a road of success. All right. So
that is,
I just appreciate you having me this morning.
thank
Sis,
you.
I'm so proud of you. I
Thank
remember when
you.
you called me, I got my first $100,000 contract. I
Yeah.
said, oh, girl, 6 figures. I said, what?
Yeah.
I am so proud
Yeah.
because I was able to watch this flower bloom. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And on the sideline rooting for you. And to
Yeah.
just see you on jobs like that. And I'm going to still use you for one of my jobs. I ain't
Yeah.
forgot about you. We're going to make that work. So
Okay.
we're going to do some business together. And I'm always here for you if you need
Thank
anything.
you.
You know that. And I appreciate that love in return. So I said I'm going to close with that.
Thank you so much. Let me see. I really appreciate that. Yeah, because I remember like when I was really trying to figure out just how to get regular customers on a regular basis, like before I even started this journey. And now being able to land 6 figures and multi 6 figure contracts and like ongoing work and everything has really enabled me to be a sustainable business owner and to really grow. And I'm just really trying to be like you.
What I want you to do. What I want you to do is to know that overhead. What is my overhead cost?
Yeah.
Because that makes you, once you learn that, I truly believe that makes you more successful in your inner self. You understand what I'm saying? So once everyone learns what my overhead cost is, life is so much easier. It's so much funner. Is like it takes a lot of stress off of you where you can take that energy and use it in your business somewhere else valuable, rather than you just running and chasing the tail, because you don't know, you just trying to make it. I need jobs, right? Don't be that person. Figure out what my overhead is, because I'm gonna switch gears. Look, half of us started our business, right? For me personally, I think a lot of the people I did talk to, most of us started our business just so we can, have the room to do whatever we want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't remember the word off top, but it's for, I have my own schedule.
Yeah.
So that type of stuff, that's what it is, and the money just a part of it. But I can go to ball games. I can go watch the kids play now.
Yeah.
I can go to the movies at lunchtime. I can take you to lunch.
Yeah.
So these are the things that is value.
Yeah.
So you need to take everything of being a business owner accounted to value.
Yes.
That's a part of your revenue.
That's awesome. Yes, that is so super awesome. I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. I
I
can't wait.
can't think of the word. What's the word? I want to say the word. I can't think of the word though, but it'll come. Somebody should hit it in the box. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, but that is such a nugget because like definitely like I always talk about your business being your vehicle, like to get you
Yes.
somewhere. Where is it gonna be? That will this allow you that time freedom or the time to travel or the time to invest in property or whatever it is that you want to do, but you have to really strategically be strategic, like with your
Mhm.
business, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
at the beginning, you do the bulk of the heavy lifting. We all know that.
yeah,
And my goal was to hire to my weakness all the time. Hire to you don't know everything. So
yeah,
hire to your weakness. Don't be scared paying people $20. I remember before $15 was minimum wage, I started people at $15,
yeah,
way before it became law, right? So now my entry level is 2025,
yeah,
right? But
yeah,
I move my people up the ladder, the food chain, very rapidly according to their experience
yeah,
and their value. So if you come in here and you knocking them down, you'll get up there real quick.
yeah,
So yeah, I mean, hire to your weakness.
yeah.
Hire to your weakness,
That's
and
good.
don't be afraid to spend some money to make some money.
Say
You
that
know,
again. Say that
spend
again.
some money to make some money.
And that's what it
You
takes.
know,
That's what
P Diddy. P Diddy, you see the thing on P Diddy just did recently on Facebook. He said, "Man, I got it. I got it. I hire people so I don't have to do
the work.
nothing." Right? I took that. I
Yeah,
said, "That's right, brother. Me
yeah.
too."
I learned that recently. So I used to have to do everything by
Yeah.
myself because I felt like I wanted to keep all the money. But I
Oh no.
realized that you burn yourself out and you can't be that productive when you do that. So you have to invest in yourself, first of all, but you also have to invest in other people. And like you say, hire where you're weak. So I have people
Yeah.
building your team, your strengths and everything. That's really all becoming a CEO. Like I can't wait for you to write that book that I know
Oh,
I already
I
know.
got some stories. Let me tell you. But
Yeah.
no, absolutely. I mean, I'm with you 150% on that.
Yeah.
Always. I mean, anything you do, man, is value. So always know the best gift you can give somebody is your time.
Yeah.
So take that time out to talk to some people. Hey, what you do though, I'm gonna tell you guys this. It's a trick.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't stop walking. So if
Yeah.
you talking,
Well,
talk and walk to your destination because
yeah.
your money is time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it for you to stop and talk to someone when you're going somewhere, it better be about some money.
Yeah.
It
Absolutely.
better be about a project
Absolutely. That's
that you got one foot in and one foot out on. Yeah.
absolutely. I'm gonna read some of these comments that's dropping in here. It says, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you. Thanks so much, Kawana and Cliff. Thank you so much, Kawana and Cliff. Time freedom. Proud of you. Renee said she's proud of you. Um, this is valuable, very valuable information. I appreciate the information. Ruben says independence and freedom. Renee says very valuable. Let me see. I tried to call the PTAC, got no answer. Looking for smaller contracts until I get a construction company down with me. That was a note from somebody.
Okay.
That's right. Pay good. I saw spending money to make money. Stacia says,
Mhm.
spending money to make money. Harvey says, yes, write a book.
Yeah,
Rhonda back
man.
up says, go ahead and write that book. Oh,
I'm
somebody
gonna
on
do
here knows you. She said, Renee Tucker, she says,
it.
Cliff is always her.
That's happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. So you just got validation. You better go ahead and write that book. It's easy. I got to show you how to do it if you want.
Right, right. I'm with you. I know who to go get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
So,
I just hope everything was valuable for the people.
yeah.
It's very rewarding to become your own business owner and entrepreneur, and
Mhm.
you have to be a little crazy to do this.
Yeah.
You stepping out into some deep waters. You can't tread light, and
Mhm.
that's why you have. It takes time to get where you going,
Mhm.
and half the time you won't even realize you made it there.
Yeah.
So take it seriously. Your time is your most valuable asset. Is
Absolutely.
your time. Take advantage of all of it, and
Yeah.
you'll get there where you can get the breaks eventually. But right now, I'm still running. You know, I come every day, every day. Even when I don't feel like it, I'm gonna come, even if I leave early, but I'm here every day. And
Yeah.
make sure you remember that ship is going in one direction, and that's yours. That's why you started the business.
That's right. I like that. We'll leave it
Uh-huh.
at that. I love that.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you so much for just being you, for showing up, for being here and just sharing all the nudges, your roadmap and your blueprint for success. I think that this is very valuable for so many people that are here watching today. As you know, we do have the $1 trillion government contract. So the root of that, like the foundation of that, started from just me being inspired from this man right here, Cliff. He inspired me to start this program to teach other people how to do it. Like it's just all about each one teach one. It's all about empowering other people and together, especially for minorities. Like this is huge for us, right? We have
yeah.
the opportunity to leverage our socio-economic disadvantage statuses to get ahead in life. There's no more excuses. There is no more excuses. You got to take the lead of your own life, your own destination, your own business, and make things happen for yourself. And so I'm welcoming you all to join me in the $1 trillion Government Contracts Accelerator Program, which is a 6-week program where I actually help you get started. I show you the blueprint. I show you what the bids look like and how to bid and how to respond. I show you all that stuff, how to leverage and how to use your ticket, all that stuff. So my team member, Stacia, who has been awesome, she's dropping the link for you to enroll. Actually, the park closes tonight at midnight. Friday, we roll up our sleeves and we hit the ground running. So we hit the ground running, period. All right. So don't miss the boat. So do you want to have some last words for anyone that's last words for people?
You talking to me, my
Yeah,
girl?
you.
Yeah. Just hey, Michael Jordan, man, just do it. You know, ain't no thinking about it. If you on this call right now, we gave you everything and you to be successful and you have a resource. If I started with nothing, Kawana was doing videos in the church, okay?
Yep.
Started with nothing.
Way back.
And I'm here and she here today, you could be here as well. Your best is yet to come.
Yeah.
Take that leap of faith. And I'm gonna end it with this. You're gonna need a lot of prayer. That's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You're gonna need a lot of prayer.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Again, thank you so much for being here. I can't wait to hear your book and see your story, and see your next level because I already know it's coming. So
I'm on a comeback.
All right, cool. So thank you for joining us. I think I can go ahead and take you off now, but I appreciate your time. And
thank you.
I want to catch up.
All right, world. See you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little conversation with my god brother. He is so super awesome, so knowledgeable. I learn something every single time that I hear him talking. I'm like, okay, I need to do that. So I'm actually going to go get that spreadsheet template from him. I'm gonna go get that and figure out a way to customize it for those who are going to be working with me inside my program. We're going to have that template for bidding taken off. I think that is very important to have. So cool. All right. So did I have any notes or anything to see? I'm gonna look at my notes. I thought I had some notes, some things that I wanted to say to you all. So that's pretty much it. Last chance to enroll is tonight at midnight Eastern Standard Time. You get 50% off our enrollment package. The normal fee is $10,000, so you can get in at $5,000. Again, there's installment options, but this is going to be the best investment. And I'm not just saying that. You heard it from the birdie's mouth, right? I'm not just saying that. This is real. It is 100% real. So dreams really do come true. All you have to do is take the leap of faith and trust me, you're going to be okay. Everybody's going to be okay. It's enough money on the table. Tell somebody everything that you've learned over the past few weeks. Share that information. The challenge replays are available until midnight tonight. Have somebody just go binge watch that information because it's valuable, right? And so that's all I want to leave you with that. But I hope to see, as many of you inside the program that, if you want to work with me, we're starting on Friday, right? It's 6 weeks. In 6 weeks, you will be in position to go after some of this stuff that we've been talking about. And it's baby steps. That first contract is going to validate that you could do this and you can do it again and again and again because you'll have the blueprint and it's just a rinse and repeat thing. It's something that you can do for life. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me here. And I'll see you all on Friday. For those of you who are going to be joining, I'll see you on Friday. Thank you.